Hey guys, down here, and welcome back to my channel. So we are here today with another speed build, and this is actually the speed build for a new LP that I am coming out with, the Vampire Twins. But yeah, so basically, this is their house. It's very grand, kind of in stature, I'd want to say, but keeping with the personalities that I gave them. If you guys have not checked out the cast video yet, definitely check it out. It is already up. But yeah, so basically just a little quick spiel about them. So we got the two twins, not the older twin, but I want to say the more in not in depth, but the more in tune with like this style of when she was turned, like back in like let's just say the 1800s. Adelaide, so she is very like to her ways about how women should be. So she believes that they should only wear dresses or skirts, no pants, like back how it used to all kind of go. And then we have the other twin, Olive. She is more hip with the century that they're in now. So she wears a lot more modern type clothes, and she has a more up to style look about her, I guess you can say. But the house itself does stay in that um this the I don't want to say the olden time look, but it has that kind of centuries old kind of rundown mansion that the neighborhood kids would say is haunted and kind of run down from the outside look. We do actually use some of the wall decals that we got from the vampire pack on the windows and the outside of the house, just to kind of make it feel a little bit more decrepit. I didn't go as crazy as I could have. I just want to keep it really basic. I didn't want to have it like overran looking, but I didn't want it to give that kind of the difference to it. Yeah, other than like using the items that we got to get that kind of uh, rundown kind of feel to the house, it is very basic on the outside. Nothing too crazy about it. And then I mentioned this in my other video, but I guess we'll say it again. I do apologize about my voice, so if I start coughing very randomly, I have been sick for the last like 9 days now, and it's not really that I'm sick, it's just that my voice is messed up, and then I have been having like really dry coughing. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's like nothing else is wrong. I don't know, it's strange, but I feel like it's getting a little bit better. But when I talk a lot, then I feel like it acts up, which I guess makes sense. But but yeah, so if you guys hear me stop talking, it's probably because I'm drinking water real quick, trying to keep the throat from hurting too bad. But yeah, just kind of going around adjusting the roof a little bit. None of the pictures are quite what I wanted, and then thought, you know what, let's kind of I don't know quite the word I'm looking for, but let's kind of get them bent in or whatever, get a little bit more decrepit look going on. And one sec. And then I want to use like that tall gate on the top of the house, but every time I did, I got rid of the house trim, which is fine. So we just we do leave it to blank, and we do actually railing like 1 square in from the actual edge of the house, so it does work out still pretty well. And then like for the outside of the house, I didn't really want to use the same like brick or pattern, but I felt like just nothing else was working, so we did actually keep the entire house in the same brick fashion, and then we did just use the black wallpaper just on certain parts just to kind of break it up just a little bit. And then using the pillars, yes, I know they are also black, but that different color tone of black, I feel like it breaks it up just a little bit better. And yeah, so actually I should mention this as well. It's oh oh, excuse me. This house build is going to be in 2 parts, just because it would have been like a 40-minute house build. Yeah, so I did separate it. Oh, sorry guys, my throat is like acting up right now. But yeah, so I did separate it. That way it's not too long and too much to watch in one part. And but yeah, so just kind of adding that foundation. I think the balconies really help the outside look of the house, just kind of achieving what I wanted more. So like what I saw in my mind, I guess is the best way to say it. And I thought I actually fixed the front porch up a little bit. I don't actually remember if I do or not. I can't remember. And ooh, sorry guys. And then yeah, I mean for the windows, there wasn't really anything working. But these windows that we got, I want to say from Vintage Glamour, like actually worked out really really well. So that's the main window that we use on the front of the house, and on the sides and the back we do use. I think we just use like basic black windows to be honest. I'm not really sure what I use, but yeah, I mean the ones we got from Vintage Glamour really worked really well. So that's what I use because I figured why not. And even though this house is pretty big, I did not do a basement in this house. I didn't really think of it until I was done in the house, basically. But by that time, I had everything in the house that I wanted. And I know, like, a lot of houses that you can find on, like, the gallery do have basements because, it's vampires and you want it to be a little bit more, secret or hidden or whatnot. But, yeah, I didn't do that. But this is actually only a 3-bedroom house. So, for, like, Olive, or say because her aspiration is to have a vampire family, we will have to downsize some of the rooms, or we can build a basement, or even like the top floor we can make it one giant room. Like there will be renovations definitely during this LP because this house is not, it's good for them at this moment, but it's not actually like good for like a real family type per se. They do have a butler in this house. I did already test it, so when I start up, they will have it in there. And I just thought, I know you can control Sims in the vampire, like have slaves in your household, but I just thought it'd be kind of cool to, get that butler in there, and you can actually drink from your butler, so it's like a little unlimited blood supply. And I don't actually know if the butler would quit per se, but we'll see. So this room right here, this is just gonna be the butler's room. It is pretty empty when we get in there to give him all his or her stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean it's super basic. It's just like the bed and the bathroom, which is all they really need. And yeah, just gonna add in some more detail with the fencing. And then we actually just do the landscaping real quick, just to. Oh no, we're doing the. All right, never mind. We're doing the decals on the windows. So we're getting that cracked glass look, that rundown kind of exterior feel, just to, kind of push people away from wanting to visit this house. Except, of course, if you're a vampire, you want humans to visit. But, I mean, not necessarily, because if you think about it, if humans would go to your house and suddenly just disappear every time they show up, I think people would get a little suspicious. So, I don't know, I think the sisters let the outside of the house run down just to kind of deter people from trying to show up and, break in and see who's living there or whatnot. But the inside of the house is like freshly renovated with like that old school style, Victorian style, I guess. Not Victorian, like the older style. I'm not really, the smartest person when it comes to like air type things. That's not really the word sentence I was looking to say. But like what each area, oh my gosh, what each era is actually like called, or the actual label of it. But yeah, I thought I made it work. But yeah, so just kind of doing the outside real quick. Lots using basically just anything that we got from the vampire pack, just because it did have that kind of old decrepit look. I didn't want to use anything that was like too perfect because, obviously if you're living in a rundown place, the landscaping is not going to be like correct, I guess is the best way to say it. And then I don't know, I just kind of like placed some little white flowers in there just to kind of, I don't want to say brighten the place up, but kind of give it that cheerful look, but kind of deceiving kind of idea type thing. Where it would be, oh yeah, this house is run down, but these flowers will entice you to come into our yard. Yeah, just kind of going through getting all the wallpaper in. I have missed a couple of doors, so we do put those in there. And I won't be including any screenshots in this part, just because you guys will see it all when it is done and over with. And I will be releasing the videos pretty close in time. I'm going to be releasing this part as soon as I'm done recording it. So on the 30th it will go up, and then I will probably be releasing the next build tomorrow, either before I go to work or after I come back. But I do work like the later shift, like the 4 p.m. to midnight shift tomorrow, so I will probably do it in the morning depending on how I'm feeling. If not, I would just release it when I get home because I'll be awake anyways. And then yeah, each bedroom actually has its kind of own mini upstairs, so we could easily turn those into either like a nursery or I don't know, like the prison area. We'll see what it is. But Adelaide actually gets lucky because she gets the bigger room and she gets the bigger upstairs, like connecting bedroom part. So she got pretty lucky on that. And then Olive kind of got stuck with the smaller room, but I think I think she'd be happy with it nonetheless. And yeah, just kind of working in the kitchen, really going for that older style. I know that vampires do not need to eat human food, but I figured if this is one of their older family homes passed down from generation to generation, well then they would have been humans to begin with, or their family was humans and then they kind of transformed the house to be what they want it to be. So lots of the items that we got from the vampire pack, but then just kind of throwing in with some modern mixes that Olivia probably would have been fighting for, like the espresso maker because a girl needs her coffee, and of course they have the old family cookbook on the beautiful ancient stand. And I actually found that like not saline drip, but like that drip thing that we have that we got from Get to Work. So I thought that'd be kind of funny to place next to their coffins as if it was like actual plasma in it, and they would hook it up to their cells while they're hibernating to get their vampire energy up and increase their power by however much they need. But yeah, I mean, again, the kitchen area is super basic. There isn't actually a dining room in our dining room table in here. We just have a sitting area, and then the formal living room, that is where the Sims would dine primarily, or if they just wanted to kind of relax and hang out, they could sit on the couch in like behind this wall that we're gonna put in soon. And then all this stuff here you can actually find by just opening up the cheat window. So Control Shift C, sorry, Control Shift C, and then just once you have testing cheats true on, just type in bb.show hidden objects, and you can get all the by debug options, and you can actually use it for the new plant. Well, it's not really new, but for that plant Sims challenge that came out, you can get the seeds on there if you don't want to go running all over town and try to try and find some plant sims to get some seeds from. And then yeah, just kind of bringing in some more flowers into the living room. I figured all of it want some, something fresh, some flowers to keep her day happy. So Adelaide was like, "Okay, fine, I need to have flowers in here." And then yeah, just kind of working in the formal dining room. I wanted to go for something a little bit dark up in here, so we got that wallpaper that we got from the pack, and then I really like that kind of family tree kind of idea tapestry. I thought that was pretty cool. So that is our fireplace decoration. And I do like this bar that we got from the vampire pack, but I feel like it's almost too flat of a bar. I don't know, I just wish there was a little bit more depth in color, or like, not even depth in color, but like the detail of the wood I wish was a little bit more ingrained, because I just feel like it's a little bit flat, almost like a painted piece. Oh my gosh, a painted piece of furniture. But that's just me. That's just what I feel. But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna finish off the dining room real quick, and that's gonna basically be it for part 1. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave your comments, thoughts, ideas down below. Don't forget to check out the Vampire Twins cast video. I will link it at the end of this video, or I'll link in the description. Yeah, anyways, I hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll speak to you all soon.